Oh, I hope you guys appreciate the sacrifices I do, because this was rough.
What the hell is even that?
Hello everyone, my name is Tootsie Forever, and welcome back to my little Generation 5 series where I discuss and go over each chapter of Generation 5 to see if it's any good. Today, we are going to be looking over Chapter 3, titled Winterwish Day. It is its own standalone special. The main five are celebrating Winterwish Day. What is Winterwish Day? I can't tell you, as they don't tell you. It has to do with some comment that Sunny wants to see. All you need to know is that it's Christmas. Each pony has their own plans for what they want to do, but Sunny prefers them all to stay together. So they hatch a plan to race against the clock in order to celebrate each pony's holiday tradition. Can they keep their cool in time to make it back for the Witchy Star, or will an unforeseen obstacle freeze them in their tracks? I'll be honest here, I had to rewatch this special 7 times because I couldn't remember what happened after I finished watching it. It's pretty forgettable, and I'm not the only one with this hot take. There's a couple G5 fans that either love it or have the same opinion as I do. Before we get into that, let's talk about the good stuff that I actually did like. Now, I love that I didn't know where it was going. Miraculously, G5 kept me guessing during this whole special, as I had no clue what was going to happen. I thought it was going to go one direction, and then it turned out to go the other way. If you've seen the ending, you know what I'm talking about. I've also noticed that the animation gradually gets better with each chapter, as if you compare Winterwish Day to the Make Your Mark special, it's almost night and day. I'm not saying it's all perfect, as it is slowly getting there, it's just they seem to either go too little or too high with the facial expressions on the characters. And I get with the budget, they couldn't really convey bad weather, but just watch this.
My word, it's really coming down out here, huh?
Oh, and that's actually L.A. Ray voicing Hitch's Gran. You may recognize her as the voice of Miss Main from Friendship is Magic, and is the only one from G4 to actually voice a character in G5. Speaking of the characters, Pip and Zip are single-handedly carrying this generation on their backs, as they are the most interesting characters to watch. The little stage musical that they both had to perform was hilariously boring, meaning it was meant to be boring, but not actually boring. Spoilers from here on out. The main five progress with each stop on their journey as the weather supposedly gets worse and worse, and they can't seem to figure out why. That is until Zipper finds out the book which was given to her by Gran held the key. It turns out that the unicorns have been reciting an ancient weather spell by accident, which is causing the storm. They quickly head back and make up a new spell to warm things up, which fixes the issue. They also make it back just in time to wish under the star. Now for the negatives. Just like the Make Your Mark series, the writing isn't really improving. In fact, it's still having the problem of talking down to the audience like they're idiots and that we need an explanation for almost anything and everything. When they're not explaining anything, they're just doing a Deus Ex Machina with the Frizbeam, as there is no limit to what this Frizbeam can do. I don't know if it's explained in the Make Your Mark series or whatever, but this thing can just do anything. It transforms like this crappy tram plane that Izzy and Zip built and turns it into a fucking Tesla. Later, when they're flying in the really bad weather, they just wish that they're gonna be okay, and that somehow does the trick? I mean, it's hilariously stupid, don't get me wrong, but what the fuck? There's also way too much padding to just stretch it out. Like, I don't know if the special was too short to begin with, but they have like a lot of scenes that meant to be filler. Like, there's one scene where Izzy just randomly bets with Alphabeetle, loses, and then says, "Oh, that's why I have a second one." What's the fucking point of this scene? I don't understand. Generation 5 also doesn't seem to follow its own rules, because it's established that this is the first time unicorns have had magic during Winterwish Day, but yet they have a tradition that uses magic? I'm so confused. Can a G5 fan explain this? I really don't like the idea that unicorns control the weather now. Like, Earth ponies can grow food, unicorns use their magic and can control the weather, thanks to this special, but Pegasi can only fly. Like, what the fuck? Their cool stick was like they could live in the clouds and do whatever, like manipulate the weather. This shit was awesome! Overall, Winterwish Day is just very bland. Like, there's nothing here to really sink your teeth into, other than the unicorns killing themselves. That was really funny. There's just nothing really here of substance to really keep you entertained. It's just, I don't know, it's just very boring. Luckily for us, the next chapter actually fixes some of the issues that we've been complaining about. So, join me next time as we go over Chapter 4's Bridal Woodstock Special. I'm Tootsie Forever, and thank you for watching.